Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
What's up, everybody? How you doing on this wonderful Saturday evening? I hope you guys are all enjoying yourself, having a great time, hanging out with the fam bam and your friends and enjoying the weekend off from work. And if you're at work, I hope you're having a good one too. But thank you for the view and thank you for checking in with Tracks. So today we have a very this topic's got me fired up, guys. Listen, here's the deal. Sports Illustrated has rated Grady Jarrett as the worst, not just a bad signing, the worst signing of 2025. That's right. Sports Illustrated has rated Grady Jarrett the worst signing of 2025. That is ridiculous, guys. And here's why. Listen, we didn't have a defensive line, right? We had a couple serviceable pieces, some guys that can get the job done, but we didn't have anybody with the mindset and the mentality that Grady Jarrett has. I mean, make no mistake about it, all the measurables, all the tools that he has. I mean, the fact alone that the owner of Atlanta Falcons gave him a public service announcement and thanked him for his years of service speaks volume to what he has done in the NFL and with the Atlanta Falcons as a defensive lineman, a perennial Pro Bowler, a guy that just soaks up all the gravy. This guy is the biscuit that soaks it all up in the middle, folks. This guy is a guy that's going to take double team, triple teams, and make no mistake about it. Sometimes liars figure and figures lie. And you might see a drop off in sacks, whatever, and all this and that, and that's fine. But if he's doing the job and he passes the eye test, then what do we have? Do we have a problem? No, because you're going to let guys like Montez Sweat cut loose, guys like Booker cut loose, guys that like Dale cut loose. These guys that they went out and got, guys like Jervon Dexter, guys like Billings, he's going to make everybody's job better. And it's by committee. Okay, Dennis Allen wants 8 guys to be coming in and out, giving these guys time off, giving different looks. This is that dude, man. I got a video I want to roll for you guys, but I'm just fired up. When I saw Pat the Designer drop a show earlier today, I said, bro, you've got my blood boiling, and it's time for us to do the same thing. I have to drop this video because I think Grady Jarrett is the best signing that we had. Now, I know you're like, Tracks, pump the brakes. We need an offensive line. We needed Thuney and all that. I understand that. I get that. Hey, listen, and I believe you. I think both sides of the trenches are just as important. But when it comes to the Chicago Bears defense, listen, we just had on today Doug Plank. And Doug Plank was talking about that old, formidable defense that the Bears ran. And this is what this city hangs their hat on. This is Chicago Bears football. You got to have a defense. You can't be allowing people to come in and run right up the middle, 4.5 yards per carry. That's ridiculous. And we have to stop that. So just as important as it is to protect Caleb Williams and keep his jersey clean and make sure all those receivers and running backs and tight ends, everybody gets the ball, it's just as important to attack the other side of the ball. It's just as important to go after the Jordan Loves, to go after the McCaffeys, to go after all the guys in the NFC North and beyond. And listen, that's what you got to do. And I believe Grady Jarrett is that guy that you're going to sit next to and be like, you know what? You've done it. You've done it at a high clip. I'm going to listen to you. You've won at a high level. You know what it takes to perform. And listen, you want to talk about accountability. That's a guy that's going to bring accountability to the Chicago Bears on the defensive side of the ball. And I don't even think that this just translates to the defensive line. I think this translates to the entire defense, because those linebackers are going to cook, guys. They're going to play better, okay? Those defensive backs, even when you're at the 4-2-6, listen, guys, those guys are going to play better because Dennis Allen likes to make the back seven look very, very sneaky, guys. So what do you have to do? You have to put pressure on the quarterback with the defensive line, because you're not going to get it that much from the defensive backs, okay? So Grady Jarrett, to me, was a must. Now, I'm not saying that the price wasn't crazy, but honestly, from what I gather, we weren't the only team in town that was courting Grady Jarrett. But Grady Jarrett also does like what we have in the building. And Dennis Allen, he knows what it's like to form and work with and make these defensive linemen better. He's done that before. So when you get a guy like Grady Jarrett in the building and you get a coach like Dennis Allen in the building, it's good. It's time to cook, man. I mean, good things are going to happen. Great things are going to happen. And like I said, those figures will be lying because he is going to get double team. He'll get triple team. And listen, you might not see all those stats that he gets, but he's going to make everybody's job easier. If you pay attention to the line, like we will here in a little bit when I roll this clip for you folks, you will see how he makes everybody's job easier. Now, this is a highlight reel, so you are going to see him get off. You are going to see him sack the quarterback. You are going to see his motor. And listen, I know he's had a little bit of a drop off, but it's not that much. And there's been a lot of defensive linemen out there that's post 30 years old that have done well at a high level. So just because you're 30 doesn't mean you take them out back. Come on, man. He's 31, going to be 32. He's got a few years left, a lot of good years left. And guess what? If they use him the right way and they bring him in and out just like they are the other defensive linemen, that is actually going to look at Calais Campbell. He just got extended. What is he, 37 years old? And we're talking 31, 32? Shame on you if you think this guy, like I said, here's the deal. I understand that it's a rich contract. I understand that it's expensive. But listen, we're not the only team in town that went out and spent high dollars for a defensive lineman that's in his later years. There was several NFL teams that did that. And that's not to say that this draft class isn't good at defensive line. No. I'm still saying that we can go out and go get ourselves a defensive lineman in this draft and pair him with Grady Jarrett. That is the right thing to do. That is the absolute right thing to do, and that's what we should do. And I believe that's what Dennis Allen is going to do, and I believe that's what Ben Johnson is going to do. And listen, excuse me, we all heard the presser from the night before. Our boys played the presser, on Thursday night. Bishop, Darius, Lockhart, D-Nice, they played that presser for you guys. You guys heard it, right? And they were on with Larry Howley from WGN. And the presser was that Ben Johnson knows both sides of the ball pretty darn well. So he will be, his opinion and his knowledge will be listened to. I mean, and it's the same way on the other side when they asked Dennis Allen about Ty Warren, the tight end from Penn State. They said, hey, what do you think about? He's a nightmare. He is a guy that could play the wildcat. He is a guy that could throw the football, could run the ball, could block, could catch. He could do all of it. And he is a nightmare to try to figure out. Same way with Ben Johnson. I love these guys. I love what they could do. I love all these coaches. I think everybody chimed in and said it's time to go get this Garrett. You know, honestly, I think it's a good call. Sometimes you got to pay a little bit more. And listen, the Bears have been cheap. The Bears have been cheap on both sides of the trenches. So if we got to pay a little extra this year to get a guy that knows what he's doing, then let's do it. Okay, so let's roll the clip. Hope everybody, but before we roll the clip, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Love you guys. Love you. Let's see who's in the building. Got Honey Bear in the building. Scottish Bear, my brother. Call me by my first name. I love it. Jay Capone. What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Montana Shy. What up, bro? My moderator, my dog. Hope you guys share this video with everybody. Help pack them in, man. Let's pack them in. Let's have a good Saturday night on Tracks. Come on, it's on me. Free guys. Jay Capone says Doug Plank was my favorite safety. Jay, make sure you watch that vid, bro. It was lit. He even wants to come on again. Listen, I don't know how to treat that though, man. I got some of these guys that they love you. They want to come on all the time. Do we water down so listen, when you can't go out and get something all the time, it seems like it's more, how do you say, sexy or something, for lack of better words. Okay. Just it's more appealing there. We'll go with appealing. Okay. So it's more appealing, but here's the thing. Doug said something and I'll never forget, man. He said he's not waiting for his bananas to turn brown anymore. Meaning he's had a really good life and he's healthy, for all intents and purposes, he's still got plenty of life left. Let's just try to say it like that as eloquently as possible. My point to you is, guys, he wants to come on. He loves to be a part of the game. He likes to be connected. He thinks that being on the network, being in social media and being on YouTube and all that, he thinks that's great. He thinks it's good for him. It's good for his brand. He thinks it's just all around good thing. But then you talk to some people that have been on the show with me, some of my co-hosts, some of my counterparts, and they're like, maybe we should bring them on every so often so that we don't, water down whatever. Hey, listen, I know all the big networks do it. CHGO, all them guys, the big fish, they pull guys out all the time. They got him on their show all the time. Some of his teammates, and I know this ain't a big 4-letter network of ESPN and CHGO and CHSN and all that stuff, but we're a pretty cool network, and I think you guys deserve something like that. I'd like to bring them on more, but we haven't because I'm trying to figure this out. So let me know what you guys think, because make no mistake about it, I'm pretty sure Doug Plank would know a thing or two about bringing a guy in that's 31 years old and what he would do to the defense. And if it passes the eye, test, and how well, and he's been around, he was a coach too. He's still connected to the game. He knows a lot of people, man. He knows a lot of people. I think his insight is very, great. I think he's very insightful, very intelligent. He's forever a student and now obviously a teacher of the game. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. Something that I wanted to bring up. So, yeah, and I'm having a hard time with it because I want to do right by him and I want to do right by you guys too. But honestly, getting back on track. All right, this Grady Jarrett, man, he fires me up. I love this guy. I'm excited. I just can't believe Sports Illustrated would say something like this. And not that I use Sports Illustrated as, listen, they aren't what they used to be. What they used to be is like the benchmark. Like you get that magazine in and like, oh, I got the best stuff right here. That was back in the Jordan days, back in the 80s and 90s. They've kind of like fell off. You know what I mean? They're still there. Make no mistake about it. They're still a bigger fish than Chicago Sports Podcast. But I don't really hold what they say. It doesn't hold a lot of water for me. Plus, I'm a little biased. I'm a Bears fan. You guys know that. But leave in the comments below if you think that what they said is a bad take, if it's hogwash, But I want to get to this video. I want to make sure your guys' voices are heard. So, anyways, moving right along. DT Honey Bear. What's up, DT, baby? Love you, girl. Thank you for showing up on all the shows. You're great. You're awesome. Phil, what's up, Bear? What's up, Phil? Let's see. Grady Jarrett will improve the run defense. Last year, the Bears were gashed against runs. I agree. What's up, Bear? Javon Dexter going to learn how to be a professional from Grady. I love it. I love it. Romy, what's up? What's good, Mr. Tracks? What's good with you, Romy? Not easy to play 10 years in the league. Dexter's game may skyrocket this season, being able to practice with Grady. I agree. Hey, listen, I think, and you guys have heard this, so quote me, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you guys always do, and we can agree to disagree, right? It's all love here. I think that, and you guys are probably going to give me a hard time because his numbers didn't look that good, but remember, he had a little heel injury. And yeah, I'm talking about Allen, dude, okay? And, and we thought that he was going to have some, impressive numbers. He was probably get 1,500 yards, whatever, and all that. Keep in mind, that was the first year on the team. We didn't have an offensive line to block for Caleb. We didn't have a true signal caller for Caleb. We didn't have a true film room. It was horrible. So I think even if we brought Keenan Allen back, he would still do better than last year because he missed some games. He missed some reps because of that heel. And that's not something I'd worry about, that heel. I think he's fine. I'm not saying we are going to bring him back. Although I have seen some floats, some takes about maybe bringing him back because he went out and tried the market and realized that, he's not as lucrative on the market as he once was. So he's going to drop it a little bit. Could he give us a discount? My point to you, going back to the Grady Jarrett comparison with a receiver, is that him being on the field, I think he was like a team, like a coach on the field, if that makes any sense. Like he was helping out the quarterback. He was helping out Caleb's growth and development. Sure hands, he was a guy that knows the game. He's got a good vibe, helped out the receivers, helped out Adunze. I don't think that you put Adunze in there. If DJ Moore goes down, now you give the keys to Adunze and he's a rookie. I don't think that's a smart move. I think bringing Keenan Allen in last year on a decent contract was the right thing to do. Bringing him in this year, I don't know yet, but I know we've got a lot of receivers in that receiver room that are pretty darn good. I feel pretty good about our receiver room, and I'm not even saying that we're done yet, and we might hit free agency, we might hit draft. We might actually have a show on all that tomorrow. There's a lot going around. So anyways, I think that several of you guys are saying, here's the deal. I believe that Grady Jarrett could be that guy. I believe that he is, somebody said earlier in the comments, that he will help out Javon Dexter. He will take him to the next level. He will show him how to be a true journeyman, a true veteran, a true professional. And not just him. I think it's going to be for everybody. I think he's even going to be able to help out Sweat. Honest to God, I really do. And I think he's going to help out that offensive line. Keep in mind, these are the guys they go up against. When I was an offensive line and I played left tackle, some of my smartest takes, some of the things that helped me grow was from an inside linebacker who told me what some of my tendencies were and how to remedy those and not give away what exactly it is that I'm doing during a pass block or a run block to make everything look the same, everything look seamless, and what it looked like through his eyes. Because when I played, remember, we didn't have all the film that they have right now. We didn't have the body cams and the phones and all that. So, we had to rely a lot on each other and what we saw. And it went a long way, and he helped me out. So I think Grady could do that for the offensive line also. Jay says he would love Doug on the podcast. I agree, man. I just need to hear a little bit more from the guys. I definitely respect you, Jay. You're a You're definitely been a regular listener. So yeah. Scottish Bear says Doug has a mountain of knowledge. He could do 1,000 podcast shows and still educate all of us. I needed that, Scottish Bear. You made it sound so simple, dude. You make it sound so simple. Oh man. Allen was good safety blanket in needed moment. Yes, I agree, Bear, for sure. Minister Charles, salute. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's watch that video. Shout out to everybody in the building. We're just I just love all the love. I love all you guys coming in. Thank you so much for spending Saturday with me when you have so many other options. Thank you so much. So let's watch this Grady Jarrett highlight reel. Hope you guys enjoy it. Get your popcorn. He's offensive lineman havoc, man. He is giving them a hard time. Oh my gosh. A lot in the backfield. I love it. Need to keep those beats going a little bit longer, guys. All right. So getting back to this. All right. So yeah, that's it. That's for the video of Grady Jarrett. Let me know what you guys think. I honestly, hey, I think he's great. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I mean, the guy's got a motor nonstop. We need that guy. We need more guys like that in the building. Like I said earlier, I think we probably spent too much for him, but at some point, when it's a premium position of need, you have to go ahead and do that. And like I said, we've been saving so much on both sides of the trenches that let's spend a little bit more this time. Who cares? It's not my money anyways. Phil says very good run stuffer, just like I previously mentioned. Yes, he's a good run stuffer too. And he knows how to get, 90% of those clips were going after the quarterback, right? I mean, it's easy to stay at home and get a running back and tackle him, do your job on the, post the line of scrimmage. But when you get in the backfield, when you create havoc for a quarterback and chase him down 10, 15, 20 yards, to me, that shows that not only you can be a good run stopper, but you are going to be that dog and go. You're trusted on all downs, not just run downs, not just pass downs, on all downs. This guy needs to be accounted for. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're a first-time viewer. Thank you guys once again for showing up on Bears on Tracks. Hope you guys have a lovely Saturday evening. Hope you guys are enjoying the tournament. I'm not sure who you got, but enjoy it. Be responsible out there. Hope you guys win your bets. And if you're betting, make sure that you're betting with Wanna Parlay, our trusted. Listen, all you got to do is put in the promo code TRACKS, TRACKS, guys. TRACKS on Wanna Parlay app. They just recently updated the app. It is very user-friendly. Put in the promo code TRACKS. They match up for the first $250. So you put 10 down, they only take 5 out. They're matching it right away. You don't have to wait to spend $250. Right as soon as you start spending it, hey, listen, you can go in as low as $2 a bet. That means you drop $1, they drop $1. And you can get into huge pools where you're going up against each other. There's a smack board to talk trash. And listen, I have not been betting too well lately. There's a lot of people talking trash about tracks right now. I'm not doing good at all. I should say our team. We're all collaborating together on this now, But yeah, so get in Wanna Parlay, man. Hook it up. Help us out. We appreciate you guys. Auburn is up right now, 46-40 on Florida. Not sure who everybody's taking. And then you got the Duke Blue Devils against Houston. Pretty sure a lot of people are taking Houston. There's still a lot of Dukies out there left. Man, I'll tell you what. I think it's going to be a Auburn and Duke matchup in the championship. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Please leave a good review. We appreciate you guys so much. Once again, This is Tracks signing off. See you guys tomorrow. We'll have another show tomorrow. Love you guys. Bear down.